Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Current Besties Podcast. We have an amazing episode for you today. Uly and I really get into it. We talk about all things Coachella. We talk about the London Marathon, my upcoming triathlon, and we talk about what is a torta, how important it is, why they're loved, why they're important. Enjoy.
Okay.
Okay, hi.
Hello, hi, welcome back.
Hello, welcome right back. Right back.
Hey, right back. Hey.
Bug it up. Hey.
I'm addicted to that song right now.
What a star. Carly Grohl.
Carly Girl with the Doechii vote of confidence.
Yes.
If I ever released a song and Doechii started doing, released anything, singing it or doing, I would lose my mind.
Yeah, you've made it.
You've made it. Like Doechii said, this is the song of the summer. Is it the song of the summer?
I think so. What? It's April. I mean, I think it's a good summery song. So, who's Carly Grohl?
She was in Dance Academy.
Carly Grohl was in Dream Academy, the
Right.
Netflix show that produced Cat's Eye.
Yes.
She's winning because she has an amazing bop of a song.
Right back.
Hey, right.
Speaking of Cat's Eye, Coachella. Coachella Weekend 2 just ended. Happy
Yes.
Coachella season. Happy Coachella.
To those who celebrate.
To those who celebrate. Have you ever been to Coachella?
I have never been to Coachella. I really want to go, though. I wish I'd
Would you
been.
go?
I would go. I think we almost went Beyonce's year. We were really close. Didn't we have someone?
We did?
I think someone had offered us a house that we could have stayed at, but we didn't go. Remember?
Yeah. I think there's been a couple of times where someone's like, oh, I have extra tickets if anyone wants to go. But it always felt like it wasn't the right time, or I didn't have enough money, or there's always it's an expensive, and I feel like it gotten even more expensive.
Did you see how much they average when they go? It's 10 grand is the average that people spend when they go to Coachella. Because the tickets are hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but then the accommodations are thousands of dollars, $5,000 for 3 nights or something, or more than that.
Yeah, because all the prices are skyrocketed. Hotels, Airbnbs, VRBOs, they're all
all the alphabets.
What was I gonna say? I feel like we need to go next year though. I feel like I'm too old to go. I feel like I'm too old to go, but if I were gonna go, I should do it while I'm younger rather than older.
We're not too old to go. I saw these ladies that were in their 60s.
I saw that video this morning.
Those 4 women in their 60s, and we're going to Coachella. They had their abs out in their Coachella outfits.
I saw the bodies were. I was like, my body doesn't even look like that.
The bodies were bodying, yes, and you're only 50. So can you imagine? I think we should go.
Well, okay. Well, I think there's a novelty in going when you're 60, and then when you're going when you're 20, and in the middle, it gets a little blurry. You can only go to Coachella when you're in your 20s or early 30s, or when you're 60s, 70s, 80s, because then it's I never went, then I can go.
Yeah. Well, I feel like peak Coachella going time was 2016, 2017. We were in our 20s. It would have been the perfect time.
I didn't have the money.
I know.
I want to go next year.
Okay.
Are you thinking camping? Shocked in silence.
Well, first, I'm hoping you go to the Clorox house or something. That's what I'm hoping first and foremost. Yeah. What else? What other stuff you got? Yeah, let's get those houses, or the KFC house. I want to that, or no camping. Camping could be fun.
I'm not fucking camping if I'm going to Coachella.
But I've seen.
I'm a 36-year-old man. There's no way you're going to get me into the desert, a hot desert where people are puking dust. And I'm going to just literally people are I'm blowing my nose and everything came out black. So I'm not.
Are people saying that?
Yes, that's a thing. It's
Ew.
You can just dust gets everywhere. You're not going to see me camping at Coachella in my 30s.
But I've seen some people, they have the cute camping setup with the big ass tents. You have the little rooms and stuff. I think if we had enough people that were we're going to go balls to the wall with our camping situation, then yes. But you can't have one person that's I'm going to bring a big tent, and then 5 other people are I'm just going to show up, because then your domicile is not going to be cute.
There is a glamping at Coachella that's actually really kind of nice and is on site, but it's $11,000.
No.
And you get a bed and you get all the things, and you get a private chef or anything. But it's
define private chef at Coachella.
I think there is a tent that just basically has a buffet or whatever.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
No, I feel I want to say, okay, so this is my plan.
Okay, please tell, and yeah, everyone listening, make this plan happen.
I think I want to go with Costco next year. Costco, listen up. This is for you. I'm giving you 1 year to figure this out.
Okay.
I want to go to a Costco. I want to stay at the Costco house. Oh my God, what brand sent you? Costco.
Costco.
That's what I want to say. I want to say Costco. I want to be in an Airbnb house. I want to walk in. I want to see hot dogs. I want to see rotisserie chickens.
Ooh, hot dogs.
I want to see. It makes the perfect partnership.
They have the tents.
Like they have everything. Like even if you're not tenting, like they have everything for like outside pool, barbecue, like stocking the fridge. Costco.
Was there a Costco house?
No.
Okay, well.
I don't think there's a Costco house. And so Costco, again, I'm giving you 1 year to get me on board. And if you don't, if they say no, Coachella's like not our vibe.
Oh, yeah.
If they say like, no, we're not going to do this and spend thousands of dollars for Uly to go to Coachella, then I'm going to pretend like Costco sent me, whether they like it or not. And I'm going to say I'm in the Costco house.
Okay.
And it's basically going to turn into whether they want to have a say in what I say or whether they want me to come up with my own script.
So you're threatening Costco to bring you to Coachella?
I don't want to say threat. Legally, I can't say that.
I mean, I feel threatened, and I'm not
I'm just
Costco.
saying, do they want to have a say in what I say? Yes or no? Because I'm going to Coachella next year. I'm gonna be at the Costco house next year, whether they like it or not.
So I'll be very soon doing a triathlon.
Yes. And how do you feel?
Honestly, I'm over it. At this point, it's like I'm preparing for my own funeral. Like I'm gonna survive, but it's just like there's just like this dark cloud hanging over me right now.
A dark cloud hanging over you.
And I wish I was like kidding, but I just feel so like it's because of the swim.
You're very anxious about the swimming.
I'm very anxious about the swimming.
Yeah.
I did an open water swim for the first time last week. I went to this lake. It was fine. I was not in the water for that long, just like 15, 20 minutes. 15 minutes. I just went back and forth. That water was so gross.
Are you swimming in a lake for the triathlon or in the ocean?
It's in a lake.
Okay.
But the lake that I swim in was so nasty. It was like cyanobacteria everywhere. And so then I got a gulp of water and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. And then the thing is, like in a pool, you're just looking at when you're swimming in a pool, there's a black line on the bottom of the pool.
Yes.
You look at it, you make love to it, you know exactly where you're going, what's in there the whole entire time. When you're in the open water, it's cloudy. You can't see anything. And then at one point, like bubbles went in front of my face and I freaked out.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like, it's a shark.
Yeah,
your brain your mind just goes to the worst. Danger. And so then when that happens, then your breathing gets messed up. And the thing is, it's all about breathing. And if you can't breathe, you can't swim.
Life is all about breathing.
Life is all about breathing, yes. And so if you're underwater.
Did you learn how to spot check?
Sighting,
yeah. Spot check, sighting.
I tried it a couple times, and I'm not going to lie, it's challenging to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, anyway, sighting is when you're swimming. So you're swimming freestyle for this, which is like breathing to the right or the left. And then sighting is like, instead of looking to the right, you like peek up a little bit out of the water, like a little whoop, to see where you're going. Because you don't want to be going into the middle of the ocean. You got to be going straight. I tried that and then I freak out. So I'm just going to rely on people around me, buoys and sights and things. And just like, I feel like I'm going in the right direction. And then I also like, what?
I feel I mean, I've never done a triathlon, but I have swam in open water. I've done the Alcatraz swim.
Just so scary.
Which is, really intense. Wait, so for my Alcatraz swim, which Alcatraz is a prison in San Francisco, and basically they drop you off at the prison. And the whole reason why that prison exists is because they created it in the middle of the ocean because it's the choppiest, most shark-infested water in San Francisco. Yes. And they kept like the worst of the worst criminals there. So now for fun, it's no longer a prison that is like functioning. But so now for fun, people will get dropped off at the prison and they like pretend they're prison people and they have to like swim back to the shore of San Francisco. That's the only open water swimming I know. Granted, mine was in like the ocean, so it was a little bit. It was very choppy water. So sighting, is it called sighting?
Sighting, yeah.
Sighting was super important, and I feel like it might feel different for you on your triathlon day because when I was doing it, we were going to shore, which I think, I don't know how yours is.
We're like
planned.
We're going out the lake and then hitting a center mark and then coming back.
Right. So they're going to take you. Oh, you had to swim to the center mark and then swim back?
Yeah. Halfway there, halfway back.
Okay. So I feel like.
You were in the prison of Alcatraz and then swam to shore?
It was an escape room.
Oh,
No
okay.
kidding. No, we never went on the actual like island of Alcatraz. Like we didn't go on the actual land, but we took a ferry to right next to Alcatraz, and then we jumped. They were like, and then they pushed us out into the water.
Oh my, just push you in the water.
Go.
But then weren't you scared?
Yes, terrified. But it makes your swim so much faster.
You just want to get out of the water?
Also, yes, there was a moment where I thought a shark was going to attack me because I was like, it's like really cold water. And then all of a sudden the water got warmer. All of a sudden it got like warm water. And I was like, that's probably like, I was like, okay, so there's like, what can make the water
We probably
that
shouldn't
much
be talking about this anymore. Only because
it wasn't a shark.
It doesn't matter. I have a fear of the water. I have a fear of open water.
What I was saying is, okay, so let me take you down a notch.
Talk about the time a shark kissed your leg while you were swimming.
Let me tell you some things really fast. I think sighting's important.
Yes.
Especially if you're like, I think if you're going back and forth in the lake practicing, that's like whatever.
Yeah.
But for the actual swim, you have to like, and if you have a point that you're supposed to go to, every once in a while, it's not like every time.
Right.
It's not, you don't lift your head every time, but every once in a while, you're just like, oh, going that way.
Okay.
Because when I was doing it for San Francisco, I would look at like the shore and I'd be like, I would focus on a pink house or something or something that I can really focus on. And like, I would continue swimming and every once in a while, maybe 5 minutes, I'll look up and I'm like, oh, okay. The pink house is over there now. I'm swimming the wrong way. It's like, you get really you'd be surprised. Yeah. You'd be surprised about like how much you don't know where you're going in the water. So I would just say, don't.
Okay.
And to your point about being so afraid of the water and sharks and things that exist in the unknown.
Luckily, there are no sharks in the lake, at least that I know of.
But there is power in numbers. Like no animal is going to see like 1 million or like 100 humans or things swimming in a row and be like, oh, okay, let me go check that out. Like they also have instincts to know that that's a dangerous thing to go to like something that is one unknown and like filled with so many humans. Yeah. So there is safety in numbers. There's safety in like buoys and people like by you too. Yeah. So I feel like the chances of anything happening are very low because there is safety in the fact that all these people are swimming next to you.
Yeah. I did a long swim recently and I just got so bored. I don't know what to do with my brain. I have like this calming down technique where I sing Moana. There's a line where the sky is a sea.
That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
I have to become one with the water when I'm swimming.
You know what? Whatever works. Whatever works for you.
So I'll just sing that song on a loop and there's, if Moana could do it.
If my girl Moana can do it,
so can I.
So can you.
So to answer your question, I just want this triathlon to be over because I've been exercising so much. I've been eating so much. I'm also working and I just want to not have to be thinking about this all the time. Honestly, once the swim's done, I might just get in my car and go home. That's the hardest part.
I did it.
I did it. Goodbye. No,
you'll finish. I know you too well. You're going to finish.
Yes, but I will be cheering when the swim's done. Yes.
That's hilarious. I feel the same way about the London Marathon, which I will be doing on the same day that you're doing the triathlon. There's just something about this point in the training and this point in the process. I've been thinking about running so much and like figuring, and I've also been traveling so much in the last like couple months, more so than I have before. And so like I like to figure out your runs and figure out your schedule and like when am I going to run and like, how long am I going to run for and like all that. I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to be in London. But I'm excited for it to be over.
How's your body? How's your knees?
And that's the thing
Isn't it crazy how your body starts to turn on you right before you have a thing? Both my knees hurt. My shoulder hurts.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is not the time to start acting up. What's crazy about it is that the entire time my training, I'm like going, fine. I'm fine. And then I go on my 20-mile run and now my knee's starting to act up. And like my doctor yelled at me.
Why?
Because she was like, my doctor, Rebecca.
Oh.
Who's also my friend.
Yes.
We just have a friend that's a doctor. That comes in handy a lot, actually. Handy. Every time I have anything come up, I'm like, hi, what is this?
Yeah.
How serious is this?
Yeah, send a photo of a rash.
If you have any friends, have a doctor that's a friend.
Yeah, we have a doctor, we have a PA, there are nurses, by proxy, yeah.
So anyways, she yelled at me because I was like, hey, my knee's starting to act up after my 20-mile run. And she was like, were you wearing your knee brace or not?
Oh,
I was like, no, because my knee hasn't been feeling, like my knee's been fine. And she's like, you have problems with your knee. You need to wear it whether you feel good about it or not. Like whether your knee feels good or not.
Preventative.
It's like a preventative thing.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing about a doctor friend is that they can like yell at you where another doctor would be probably kinder to me and stroke my ego a little bit. But she was like, "You were dumb. Ice it." So now I'm a little bit more worried about the marathon because now I have this like, it's not bad, but like I can like,
just another factor you did not want to have to be thinking
another
about.
factor that so I'm like, I'm icing it every day. I'm also like, I can feel my knee. Normally you're not supposed to like be
No, it's there. It's just supposed to be.
Normally you're not supposed to be able to feel these parts of your body, but I can like kind of feel it. So
Now
I have
it's
to
always
ice
present.
it. Yeah. So I'm excited for that I'm excited to do the London Marathon. Apparently it's easier than New York City Marathon.
Less hilly.
Much more flat. Okay. So if anything, I have that working on my side. But I need it to be over.
I agree. You will be fine. Just again, take it easy for these next couple weeks days.
You think it's because you're middle-aged that you wanted to do a triathlon? You think this is like a midlife crisis?
I think it's because I'm like...
Is this to prove to yourself that like you're still able to do something like this? Like why the triathlon?
I think it's because it's a combination of... I think getting older, but also like really single.
Yeah.
Like not a lot to do. So I have the time to like do all this cardio and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I also am competitive as well. So now it's like I want to like prove I can still do something. And also
is it because like I started doing marathons that you were like, oh, Uly can do marathons. Like he's inspired me. He's like influenced me. Like how cool is it that he got to do the New York City Marathon and I got to see that experience? And so I want to be just like Uly.
No. We did our first half marathon together at the same time. So I think we both woke up together.
Yes, actually, I'm in this world of running because of you.
Yes, if anything.
Yeah. I'm in it because of you. You're right.
Recently, some guy that I met while I was at work was like, he asked me like, "Oh, so you're into tortas?"
Oh, he said that.
Yes, and I know.
And for the camera, please look into the camera real fast and tell the audience what a torta is.
So allegedly, colloquially, it is a person of any gender with a little shorter. We'll say like right? Is it shorter? Like a shorter individual?
Don't look at me. Look at the camera, please. Don't look at me. Look at the camera.
So from what I heard from my Latino friends, is that it is like a shorter person, like a little short and stout, right? Is that what that means? Like a girl usually. And so he said that to me. He's like, "Oh, so you're into tortas." And I was offended because that's a rude thing to call someone.
Because he thought you were straight?
Yeah, number one. I'm assuming that. And then also like that's a rude thing to say in general, right? That's the end of my story.
Wait, and then did he tell you what a torta was, or did you?
He's like, "Do you know what that is?" Like, I know what that is.
Okay,
I've heard of that before.
Yeah. So a torta is actually a Mexican sandwich. I don't know where you got your information, but it usually has like carne asada in it, and like you can get it at like
carne asada.
Mexican restaurants, and that's what a torta
is. But the slur torta. How about you? Tell me where that comes from. What'd your family call you when you were younger?
You just learned it? I just heard about torta actually because someone recently DM'd me on Instagram and was like, "You used to be a torta." Yeah. And they were like, "And now you look good. What happened?" So I put the context clues together, and I think it means... I think, like many things in Latin American culture, it's an insult that is used in an endearing way sometimes.
Okay, yeah, teach me about Latin American culture.
Like, I think, like, it's like... it's probably like the updated term for like a gorda, like gordito, gordita, which is like a fatty. Fatty.
Oh my God.
Like little fatty. I was called gordo growing up.
Okay.
Gordo. Sometimes if it's like a Latin kid that doesn't know Spanish, they call him gringo, which means like white boy, white girl. I think like we had an uncle growing up who had a huge nose. They called him narizón, which means big ass nose.
Yeah.
My mom used to call my dad viejo, which means
old man.
Give
me more Spanish terms. Let's just do a Duolingo instead.
So like I think like or like flaca, like which means skinny. Like what do you?
I thought it meant biatch.
Oh no, puta.
Oh. In Dexter, you watched Dexter, right?
Yeah.
There was a episode where they were calling the sister. This is all bad words. Puta mala flaca.
And what does that mean? Say it into the camera. Roughly, what does that translate into? Say it into the camera.
Ugly skinny bitch.
Say it again.
Ugly skinny.
No, but like the actual words.
Torta mala flaca. Not torta. Puta mala flaca. What does that mean?
Bad skinny bitch.
Oh, okay.
Mala is bad.
Mala is bad. Yeah.
Puta is bitch.
Okay.
Puta mala flaca. Oh, yeah, skinny and skinny.
Okay.
Bitch, yeah.
And she was very thin.
So I feel like people in a lot of Hispanic communities and Latin communities will take something of like very physical of your appearance and then they'll nickname that to you.
Why? That doesn't sound nice or fun.
I don't know. It never really affected me.
It didn't affect you to be called fat ass your whole childhood. That doesn't hurt. You don't carry anything from that?
No.
We're not putting anything on our children. By calling them big ass nose, you fat fuck, skinny bitch. Like we're not feeling things from that.
No, because we don't believe in therapy. We don't believe in therapy.
Oh my God.
That's funny. So I think torta, I've seen it used, which is like, stout, like it's like a fat girl basically, or like it's like someone who eats sandwiches, your little torta. But I've seen it used in like endearing ways and like kind of like flirtatious ways, and then I've seen it used in like very demeaning, like you're a torta, but like, so I think it goes hand in hand.
I think the context is important. There's also there's
flashback. I'm not very good with my like Latino terms because I said carniceria when it was supposed to be invited to the carne asada.
So,
which brings me back to you. Is there any term in like the Filipino or Black community that's like negative but also endearing? If you started calling someone your little lumpia, do you think that's offensive or would that be a term of love?
Sure, it sounds cute to me. My lumpia's cute. I don't know. I can't think of anything like in like that could be negative but could be endearing. Like for Black people, I don't know, or something. That's not gonna make it.
And I can't say that, but you can.
I know. The bleep's gonna be fun with that one. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, what other races we're gonna talk about? No, actually, I have a question about that. So you said that your Spanish is not that good. Why? What do they call it? If
you know what? This is a very sensitive subject for Latinos, especially Latino Americans who didn't learn Spanish.
Okay, before you bring the whole world into this, I'm asking you a question. Don't even try to do that shit. Don't be like, get every single Spanish-speaking ethnic group in here. And I'm talking to you about something in your experience.
And how dare you ask me about that? No, you know what? I actually asked my parents about this recently.
Okay, about why you don't know Spanish?
Well, it's not that I don't know. See, this is what I'm talking about. The negative, like you're putting a negative spin on this. It's not about how I don't know Spanish. Also, Starbucks is under fire right now, and here you are, loud and proud,
why is Starbucks
supporting this
corporation. What they do now?
Did you know? Did you hear about this?
I'm drinking Starbucks. What happened with Starbucks?
We're not putting that on here.
You just said.
Well, edit this whole part out. There's a guy online that like is being canceled, Brand Flakes, because he went to Coachella with the Starbucks house. Did you hear this?
Why is he being canceled?
So he's being canceled because he, in his platform, has been very liberal and outspoken about liberal issues and all these things. And so people are calling it kind of like basically against his whole platform and his whole voice to go with Starbucks, which is known for not being like going against liberal ideals, basically, like the corporation.
But so are they funding anti?
I think like the top people are like Trump supporters and like the union bus and things like that, where it's like, it's like kind of like Target. It's like if he went with the Target house, it'd be like, wait, you stand for all these things, and then you went with the Target house. So he's currently being canceled. So I don't want you to be canceled as well.
You got to be started to get canceled. But I mean, I didn't know.
But if you get canceled, we might get more views.
So you don't drink Starbucks? So you don't ever go to Starbucks? Pull out your Starbucks app on your phone right now. When was the last time you went to Starbucks? You freaking hypocritical ass.
I'm not saying that I'm the one that's canceling him. I'm saying that I'm just talking about what I'm seeing on my For You page.
I understand, but you can't be all pious and high and mighty and be like, Starbucks, thou shalt not go to Starbucks. Meanwhile, you are shotgunning double espressos from Starbucks.
Yeah, and also I think this is what happens too when you build an audience for like like for like a specific he's gone on record being like, I don't care if brands work with me or not because of my political views. Like I like this. It's kind of like similar to what I see when like bigger creators, like bigger like plus size women, and then they lose weight, and then it's like the audience turns against them because it's like, oh, I thought you were about loving your body and being like body positive, and then all of a sudden now you're skinny and like what happened? Like they feel abandoned. So I think it's the same thing.
But you could be positive about whatever body you have.
Listen, the internet doesn't have nuance. I'm finding
really
it's very black and white. There's like little nuance when it comes to the internet. Either you're like evil or you're good. Like, you know, like there's not like a lot of like gray area.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like this and that, you know, bad or good. Again, this is not my personal opinions.
Okay,
I'm just saying, and for the record, I just want to say that I'm a terrible person. I don't want to. I'm a terrible person. I don't want anything.
Let everybody know.
Like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm too good because then it'll come to bite me back in the ass.
Yes.
But back to speaking Spanish.
Okay, yeah, the more fun, non-controversial thing. So you said you feel you asked your parents about why your Spanish is not the strongest.
Yes.
Is that a more kind way to say it?
Yes, I basically was like, oh, like, why didn't we speak Spanish in the home? Because I feel like the people that are really good at speaking Spanish as adults got the practice at the house.
Yeah.
Like, they spoke Spanish in the house or spoke more Spanish in the house. We only spoke English. And then, like, I asked both my parents, and, like, my mom blamed it on my dad. My mom was like, it's your dad's fault. He never wanted to speak Spanish in the house. And then I asked my dad, and he was like, I never really thought about it. I just felt like they came to the United States when they were 11 years old and they learned English, and they felt like, and I think both of them kind of said it was like the easiest decision in the moment. Like, this is the language that we're speaking here. Like, let's speak that language. You know, like we just learned it. We're still learning it. Like, let's speak it. So it wasn't, I feel like for them, they didn't have a lot of foresight into like not wanting us to speak Spanish. I think they were just like, we just learned English. We're in this English speaking country. Like, we'll just speak English. My kids speak English. You know, like I don't think there was like a lot of, my parents got pregnant when they were 19. I feel like their biggest concern was putting food on the table and like making sure we survived as a family.
And also if they're trying to get acclimated and learn a different language on their own, I think focusing on that first made the most sense. To like strengthen this language that they have.
I think their number one priority is how do we survive in this country that we just got dropped into not too long ago, because 11 years old to being pregnant at 19 is not that long of a time to like adjust to a country fully. So I think their singular thought was survival. It wasn't like, and let's make sure that they know how to speak Spanish, like giving it that extra care and thought.
And English seems like the easiest.
We just learned English. They go to English school. Like,
easiest way to get acclimated.
Yeah, and I feel like, for example, like Ernesto's sister Sandra. Her kids know Spanish. She but she has to like, she makes it a point to like make sure that they know Spanish and they learn English. It takes more of a mental bandwidth to like give them that education. And my parents just didn't have that at the time, I don't think.
And then isn't there a thing now, or like in general, like that people within the Spanish speaking community treat or look at other Spanish-speaking born people that don't speak Spanish properly as like less than.
A very big negative, yeah.
Which is so unfortunate. I mean, again, I don't understand. I mean, I can't understand it, but it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean,
like, we are all one. Should we all be standing with each other?
I feel like that's an American thing. That's not like Latin American thing. I think when I go to like Spain and I go to like Mexico, when I go to like Spain or Mexico or Nicaragua and I'm speaking Spanish, everyone is so nice. Everyone's like, oh yeah, but like they don't correct me. They understand me.
Yeah, because
like,
they can clock that you're not Spanish as a first language speaker.
Yeah, and I think they're just like, you're trying to speak Spanish and I can understand you, and they're like, pop up, king, pop up, you little king. That is a very American thing, I think, to be like, oh, you're Spanish, oh, you said that wrong, oh, like correcting your Spanish, like, oh, you can't speak Spanish, you know, for certain people. I think maybe that's changing with like more generations of Latin Americans in America, or North America, I should say. I think that's changing, but there's definitely a stigma about like not knowing Spanish.
Okay.
as like a Latino person, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's also a stigma being like, oh, like for example, I feel like people would say like, you're an adult now. Why don't you take on Spanish and learn Spanish? Like what's preventing you from doing that?
Like, I got a lot to do.
I'm about to run the London Marathon.
My knee hurts.
Yeah, my knee hurts.
I have too much shit to do.
So,
okay.
Do you feel the same way as like someone that's Filipino? Like with
Tilapia?
No. I know.
Tagalog.
I was going to get there.
I don't feel the same. I feel like...
Do you know Tagalog?
No. I think people that speak Tagalog, it's not as many of them in this country that speak Spanish.
Right.
So I think like that's like a much louder conversation from Spanish speakers.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the same thing. When my mom moved here, she had a lot of English under her belt, but not like the strongest, was also trying to learn it. And so I'm also in a mixed race household. So it's not like speaking Tagalog all the time was going to be happening anyway in my parents.
Yeah.
So English was always going to be the number one language. So it never really happened for my sister and I to learn it. But I don't feel like I need to know Tagalog. I wish I could, but it's not like...
And you don't
people that speak it don't treat me differently.
Yeah, you don't get that like negative connotation if you meet someone that does know it, being like, "Oh, you don't know Tagalog."
No,
like you don't get that.
I don't think that's. I mean, for me, I don't think that's conversations ever come up. But no one's mean to me.
Yeah.
No one's gonna tell me shit. Since we're talking about a lot of controversial things and pissing a lot of people off this episode, I have a controversial thing to bring up. So I heard at work recently, I was like walking up to like the counter, and then this lady comes up to me. She's like, "Guess what my fucking sister just said?" And I was like, "I don't know, but
wow,
let's talk about it. What an intro!" And she's like, "My sister, let's call her Brynleigh. Brynleigh is married and has a child, and so Brynleigh gives money to their mom. Their mom is older. Brynleigh was telling, let's say her sister Brayleigh. Brynleigh is telling Brayleigh that we cannot give our mom money right now because we have to take care of our child. Brayleigh, can you step up and give money for mom?" And Brayleigh was like, "I have a trip to Scotland coming up. I can't do that." And Brynleigh was like, "That's not fair. You don't have a child. You should be able to help out mom." And Brayleigh was pissed. She was like, "Just because I don't have a child, you assume that I just have more money that I can allocate to other locations. And it's unfair that I'm being punished." Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong?
Wait. Okay. Wow. A lot to take in.
Yes.
A lot to unpack. I do think just because you're childless doesn't mean necessarily that you have all this disposable income.
Right.
You know, maybe I don't remember the names. Brynleigh and Brayleigh, but I don't remember.
Brynleigh has a kid. Brayleigh's going to Scotland.
Okay. The sister with a child.
Okay. Yes.
I don't know what these sisters, I don't know what their financial plan looks like, right?
Right.
I don't know what their financial situation looks like. I think that that would make a lot more sense. Say they both have the same amount of income, then I do kind of see the one with the child, Brynleigh, with her daughter. I do see that kind of being like, if we make the same kind of thing, like, or like the same amount of income, and I was able to do that, you know, without a child, and now I have a child and that makes things different. Like, I feel like that makes it more, the argument is stronger if she's like, how can you not step it up? But say Brynleigh with the daughter makes so much more money than Brayleigh who doesn't, then I don't think that that's an even comparison, because child or childless, it's just like, how much money do you have?
Okay, but let's say that Brynleigh and Brayleigh are making the same amount of money. And let's say Brynleigh has to give $5,000 towards their child for the situation, whatever it is. But Brayleigh also has a $5,000 trip to Scotland. So her money is also tied up in something. Wait.
You named them too similar.
Sorry, I know.
What's your problem?
I'm sorry. So is Brayleigh's Scotland trip less important because it's not a child, and we should not respect her decisions to put her money towards that as much as Brayleigh and her child rearing?
Also, I would also argue... Okay.
You didn't answer it. Let's divert the question. But yes, anyways.
Yes, this is how you get political. You don't answer questions and you just...
I know, yes.
I would also say this. I don't understand... what I don't understand about this whole situation is it's like it's not like this Scotland trip is going to be forever. So like, why isn't the answer, I can't right now because I have this really big trip coming up, but like, I'll look at my finances after and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like maybe like the need is immediate, but like maybe it's like, again, you're just like the internet. It's very black and white. I feel like there's more nuance in the conversation. There's way more nuance in the conversation. I think what you're getting at is that just because you have a child, does it mean that that exalts you from everything else? Like, I have a child.
That's what Brynleigh was saying. Brynleigh is saying, I have a kid, so now it's different for me.
Yes. I don't think that that's fair. No.
Okay.
I don't think that that's fair. I think having a child is expensive, a decision that you decided to make with your life, but I don't think it's fair for one sister to be like, oh, I have a child, you're childless, so you have more money, you need to give it to mom.
Yeah, which is, I think, the vibe that Brynleigh was doing towards Brayleigh in the situation.
Right.
And I agree with you. I think, I'm Team Brayleigh for me. In this moment, Brayleigh? Yes.
I don't know. You need
Team Scotland trip.
No one's following the story anyways because
yes,
you named the names way too similar.
No, the moms are really paying attention right now. So anyways, that was the question I had to ask because I had to Brayleigh was in front of me, so I was on her side throughout the situation because if Brynleigh were there.
Well, then let's dive in a little deeper.
Okay.
If they were both childless at one point, they both weren't giving money to the mom.
Well, if they both were. Well, maybe
before she had a child, she was giving money to her mom, and then now that she has a child, she was like, "Hey, can you take on this responsibility?"
If that's the situation, that's different. Then yes, that's a little different.
That's what it kind of sounds like. It kind of sounds like, well, I don't know. Our finances are different because we have this child.
I don't think it was the child that led to now I can't do it. I think she was doing it for a while she still had the child, and then some new expense happened because of the child, and so now she's like, I can't help mom out in this moment. Either way, Brynleigh and Brayleigh, help your mom out. It doesn't matter. I know we're fighting about this, but help your mom out. Figure it out.
I think using her child as an excuse
that's what it felt
for
like.
her to give money to her mom is, to me, not the strongest argument.
Yeah. I agree.
Not the strongest argument. However, I think these siblings have to have better conversations with each other.
I know. Instead of talking shit about it to the people.
Because I think there's way more factors that involve the situation than just like, I have a child, so you need to step up.
Yeah. And I was only going to get Brayleigh's side of the story. You never know. Brayleigh could have been lying about everything. No Scotland trip, no nothing.
I mean, I do feel like, again, on the other side, maybe Brayleigh makes a whole lot of money and she's going to Scotland and she's staying at these all nice places, and poor Brynleigh has 3 kids at home and she's also supporting her mom and is like, hey, can you maybe pick things up a little bit and help me out?
Yeah.
And
she sounds so nice. Hey,
I have 3 fucking kids at home and I'm also helping my mom. Can you maybe step it up? And if the answer was, oh, I'm going to Scotland. I'm going to Scotland.
Your mom? Yeah. So anyways, comment Team Brynleigh or Team Brayleigh. How was the Moontower Comedy Festival?
It was good. It was bad. It was everything in between. It was just I have a worldwide tour that I'm on right now.
Yes, the whole world.
But I got to do my show in Austin at the Moontower Comedy Festival, but then I was also plugged into all these little sets, where I got a 6-minute stand-up, 8-minute stand-up. Okay. And so there was all these little themes. And so I did 2 performances at Cheers Queers. And then I did one at it was called Party Animals.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And then I did one called I opened for a comic named Deborah. Before she did her 40-minute set. It's just so stand-up comedy is just another beast. I feel like it was very much like a boot camp for me. It was so intense and kind of intimidating. I feel like all these comedians know each other. They're all in the same world. I feel like I'm kind of removed because I'm not doing traditional stand-up sets every weekend.
So what did when you said you did these 6-minute sets, were they just pieces pulled from your show, or did you have a whole new thing that you did?
So I pulled pieces from my show for the first night and then was that's not gonna work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was when I'm again, it was a boot camp because I feel like all these comedians, all their 8 minutes, it was joke, 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 and mine was more like my kind of comedy, which is more like story time comedy. Like it's like a burn before a joke, and like there's jokes in between. But like for stand up 8 minutes, it's like no one's like telling a story.
It's
like
pacing.
it's different pacing. And so then I rewrote things for the second night that I did it to make it more faster, more punchier. Like you don't have all this time to win people over, and so then that really worked. I think the biggest thing about it that I learned is that like people are going to have good sets or bad sets. It doesn't matter. You just got to continue on.
Yeah.
Especially in this environment where it's like, or like an environment where it's like random people.
Yeah.
Some people are going to click with you and some people aren't going to click with your comedy, and you just got to keep going.
Did you bomb a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, what I would consider, I mean, like
you put out a joke and then barely anyone laughed.
Yeah. And it depended on the room and the energy in the room too. Like there were just like crowds where people were just like more like not as into it and not listening, and then there were some audiences that were like laughing at everything, and like with what everyone like it just like depended on the energy of the room. You know.
Yeah.
I would say I did 4 sets.
Okay.
4 different sets. I would say that I bombed twice, and then I like nailed it twice.
Okay. Well, you know what? You nailed it. I heard
you know what? I feel like going out there and putting myself out there is nailing it, but I was in fight or flight the entire time.
It's very scary.
But it was like a learning process, seeing like other people, and I feel like everyone felt that way. They're like, oh yeah, the audience is weird. I bombed, and then like, oh, I had a really great Wednesday night because the audience like loved me. Like, I will say I ended on the high note. Party Animals.
Okay. That sounds like more your audience.
My first joke going into that set was because there's like multiple different. It was like the Coachella of comedy, if I can say that,
okay, yeah,
because like you can like
it.
bounce around from stage to stage. I said my first joke going into the audience was like, there's literally a competing performance at the same time called The Best Comedians at the Festival. And we were plugged into Party Animals. And I was like, this is my people.
Right.
Like, you guys are here at Party Animals.
Right. Yeah.
They were fun.
Okay, good.
That was like last night, and it was really fun. And they like, I don't know. It's just like depending.
So you didn't do your whole show?
I ended up also doing my whole show.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
It was like, I did a 6-minute set at Cheers Queers, and then I ran to do my show. So it was just like, I mean, it was like comedy boot camp.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing was like meeting all these other comedians and like seeing people's styles and like how they landed the joke.
That's good. It's a good learning experience, it sounds like.
I will say everyone hates influencers.
Well,
like
yeah.
In
no matter what state you're in, yeah.
No matter what industry you're in.
Look, I was leaving the gym, and this girl was talking to another girl. She's like, "Oh, I'm an influencer. You should follow me." And I don't want to say that influencers have a certain look, but she did not have the look of an influencer. So I was even hearing that word, I was like, ugh.
No.
The word influencer.
I would never say that to anybody.
Yeah, what do you say?
Well, there was a conversation that all these comedians were having that was like, and some of these influencers are just getting to skip the line and getting to do shows and like getting into these festivals and like getting to like selling things out, blah, blah, blah. Comedy's changing because of these influencers that are just putting themselves out there, and they just get to do whatever they want. They don't have to like, what is it called? Like,
put in the work?
They don't have to go through the trenches or put in the work to get here.
And you're like,
and they were all like,
you're like, hey.
And they were all standing there, and then they all look at me, and I'm like, yeah, fuck influencers. Yeah, screw them. Yeah, screw them. And like, they don't have to, yeah, you're right. You guys are right.
Influencers are the worst.
And they were like, can we follow you? And I was like, no. I was like, no.
I don't have an Instagram. I'm so above it.
No, I don't even have an Instagram.
Oh my God.
That's how like,
your most recent video is Hawking Planet Oat Milk.
Which I got canceled for, actually.
We got canceled for our Planet Oat ad?
No.
Oat?
I got canceled for the Planet Oat ad.
People love me because I'm Team Ice.
So I posted that ad up for Planet O on the Instagram. And then stupidly, like on my stories on the same day.
What did you do?
I'm like, day 2 in Austin, and it's me with an iced coffee. And they were like, don't you like hot coffee?
You have to keep the illusion up.
Well, in my defense, you ended?
Okay.
In my defense, like it was hot coffee versus iced coffee, but also in Austin, Texas, it was so hot and humid. Like I'm also a human being that has temperature awareness.
Yeah, but
like,
you said there's no black and white in the social media or internet. There's no gray area.
So I got a lot of
like you lying ass bitch.
Yeah, I brand flakes myself. People were like, "We can't trust you anymore."
Brand what?
The guy that got canceled because of Starbucks.
Oh, okay.
Because I said I liked hot coffee, and then I was
I understand now.
and the people were like, "I can't trust you anymore."
Now. Yeah. Also,
but the good thing about my social media is that I lie a lot, so people already don't trust me.
That's true.
But yeah, Moontower is great. I will say, there was like the cool kids table. Yes.
I was gonna ask, how was Texas?
Texas was fun.
Texas was hot, it sounds like. You got some barbecue foods?
Texas was hot. I got some barbecue food. We went to all these like cute little spots. You know, like the things like there's like an area where you like go and you shop around. You got Joe's Coffee.
Yeah.
We got this like really iconic ice cream, Amy's Ice Cream.
Is Whataburger in Texas?
Yes.
I've never been to Texas.
Oh,
I want to go. Well, I want to go to parts of Texas, but yeah, I want to go.
You know what? Not that everything leads back to men. But I will say
the men in Austin,
in Texas,
in general. Why?
I don't know what they put on their food.
Do they all have mullets and mustaches?
They're all caked up. They're all bigger and caked up and like
corn fed.
There's something about a Texas guy that's just like
everything's bigger in Texas, y'all.
Everything's bigger in Texas. Let me tell you that much. And I'm just looking around and I'm like seeing these cowboy hats and these cowboy boots, but also like the tightest pants to like really show off what they're working with in the front and in the back. And there's just like something about a Texas man that's just like, I ended up with a Texas man.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, when you were in Texas?
Yes.
Yes, I forgot. He's from Texas.
Yes, he's from Texas. Okay. So there's something about it.
There is something hyper masculine about the cowboy boots and the cowboy hat. It's this ruggedness that's like, it is sexually charged.
Yeah.
So I get it.
It's
so I guess
fun.
I go to Texas, yes.
Yeah, but it was fun. Texas was fun. It was hot. It was humid. I'm glad to be back for a couple of days before I go to London.
Oh my gosh.
But it was great. You did stand-up. Did you feel like this during your stand-up set at my show?
Did I feel what?
Like I felt like I feel like I was going into fight or flight until they called my name, and then I like blacked out and I was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Like it felt like jumping from a cliff.
Yes, that's how it feels. Yes.
Like even for the beginning of my show, you were like,
yes, me who had never done that in 16 years,
yeah,
however many years. Yes, it was I felt like that.
How did you feel after though?
Afterwards, I mean, you get this rush and then you're done. And then like, again, I only have 10 minutes to be in front of like the firing crew. But then after that, I was fine. But the leading up to it was a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a very, very anxiety inducing. But then the first time after I did it, then I was like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
For me, the first time I do anything, I'm so anxious and nervous because I don't know. I like to be good at things.
Yes.
And the unknown of if I'm going to be good at something or not makes me really anxious.
Yeah.
And so I'm not saying I'm good at stand-up, but I did it and I didn't bomb. So I was like, oh, okay, so I'm fine. Once I get that in my mind, then I can do it again and I'm okay because I've already conquered it the first time.
Yes.
Like this triathlon.
Bring it back.
Same thing with the triathlon.
Bring it back.
Yes, yeah.
And with that, I will say thank you for watching and listening to another episode of Current Besties Podcast.
Oh, you can, if you like us, you can follow us at Current Besties Pod. You can also follow me at Jazz_Trice.
And you can follow me at Uly and Ernesto. Please like, subscribe, donate.
Yes,
your time.
Cash App. Please.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys here again next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.